Happy Thursday, beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. It is time for Shift Your Thinking Daily, where we transform our inner experience to a phenomenal outer experience. For now, 10 minutes of our day, we do it together. All right, before we jump into today's message, I want us to take a couple deep breaths, open up our chakras, our pathway, move that energy around, release some tension so that we are ready to receive. All right, follow me. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. I could use one more. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Breathe in and out. Woo! All right, say hi, say hello, drop a comment down below. If you're new to me, I'm Lisa Puerto, also known as Super Agent, on all your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn at LA Super Agent. If you're a YouTuber, please go ahead and check out my channel at LA Super Agent. There are a couple of featured shows, including my feature show, Ready, Set, Real Estate, where it's everything on real estate, the flips, flops, booms, and busts, following real people in the industry, both from a professional level and on a consumer level, those who are dabbling, exploring, felt some pains and had some successes as well. Also, that show is available on the radio podcast, including Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, iTunes, Anchor, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, on and on and on. So if you are a radio podcast listener, please use keyword LA Super Agent or Ready Set Real Estate. It'll come right up. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any new episodes as they're uploaded. All right, we're continuing our series of Shift Your Thinking with Dean Del Sesto, 200 ways to improve our life. And you guessed it, there are 200 ways in this book, which means we will have completed 200 episodes as part of this special bonus series. There are a couple reasons why I do Shift Your Thinking. I'm huge on personal development, but also because, things happen twice. First in the spiritual and the ether realm, and then in the physical. So if you're rocking with me because of the real estate stuff, that's awesome. But real estate is only a physical manifestation of what's happening within you. That's your goals, your dreams, your visions, your ambitions, your discipline. So Shift Your Thinking is really just me incorporating a very important part with real estate, because real estate is not an overnight thing. Never. It's a process. It's an experience. And so that comes from you being very disciplined in mindset and behavior to really live out whatever real estate dreams and goals you have. So I want to say thank you for rocking with me. Really appreciate you for that. And more importantly, for spending 10 minutes of your 24 hours with me. All right, we're on episode 120. I'm going to caption this one, Skeletons in Your Closet. Skeletons in your closet. I'm in the section where he says, let's not kid ourselves. The skeletons in our closet have a heartbeat, ours. He says, sharing deep truth with someone is nerve-wracking in the moment. Keeping these truths inside provides a lifetime riddled with fear. Somewhere during life, we determine it's unsafe to share what really goes on inside our head, and we can be even more fearful to share what shows up in our hearts. Drop down, press 1 in the comments below if you have someone that you can think about right now. Right now. There's a face and name that pops up that you can share. All of you. Think about that. Is there someone right now in your life that you can share, all of you? Thought and mind. What's really happening? All right. He says that for many, a lifeline commitment began to share little or nothing for fear of being hurt, misunderstood, or judged. And I see this happen all the time. I shared this yesterday on episode 120. As we talked about, pre-qualify your relationships. The heart is the most resilient thing in existence. And yes, you're going to be heartbroken, you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to have whatever expectations you had projected on somebody else. They will disappoint, right? Because you're projecting. You're projecting your expectations onto someone else. So let's really do the math on this. One person hurts you. There's 60 billion people on the planet. One person hurts you. You bottle up. You now live life sheltered, with limitations, closed off, not opening up. There's 60 billion people on the planet. You let one person do that. Do the math for that. Help me out. He says, although valid concerns, others' opinions are trivial compared to the value of letting what is bottled up on the inside reveal itself to the outside. Think about that. I just said that. Is it worth it, right? You bottling up for one person. Even if it's 3, even if it's 10. There's 60 billion people on the planet. To share or not to share, that is the quandary, he says. But to understand the impact of unshared baggage, take a moment to consider that every hidden feeling, judgment, and insecurity that exists in our life is showing us down, getting us down, and keeping us down. They cast an undue burden on our mindset, and if concealed long enough, can even have physical repercussions. Type in the comments below, mindset. This is what shift your thinking is. This is mindset. He says, now consider that sharing realities with trusted people who can advise or simply be a listening ear in confidence may be a quantum leap in removing the weight of the baggage we carry and a skeleton on occasion. Drop in the comments below, quantum leap. Can you imagine? This is what, I did this presentation called Eusta, and I also did a presentation on collapsing the wave. This is all interrelated. You really living out your true potential, your life experiences, and not being closed off, not being bottled up. I bring this in my business as well. When people say, hey, I try to get a loan, but this one told me no. You can go, you know how many banks and direct lenders there are? Just because one told you no doesn't mean you stop. That just means they know based on their requirements. Someone disappointed you based on expectations and their requirements. It wasn't a good fit. It didn't work for them, right? It didn't work out for whatever reason because it didn't fit their requirements. It wasn't a good fit, and you also may have had that karmic contract. There are lessons to life that we're here to learn. He says there are many lies about sharing our unique truths. One lie is that our issue may be bigger, scarier, and more intense than the ones that exist with whom we share. So we think that what we're going through is unique to us alone, right? So no one's been disappointed, no one's been hurt, no one's been heartbroken, cheated, angered, lied, broke, somebody sued you, somebody offended you, insulted you, right? I like to say broke, beaten, bankrupt. You can think about all the other stuff that we go through life. People have gone through that. You know how many cases are sitting in court right now? How many cases right now? Court cases, civil, family. Think about that. You got people going through stuff. He says this is just a mental invention. Drop in the comments below, mental invention. This is why mindset is so important, because this is mental. Another mental invention is that others won't understand our unique brand of messed up. You have a unique brand of messed up? No. He says, well, no matter what the issues are, we can all relate at some level despite the different ways our issues manifest. We all are broken, some in different ways than others, but few really much more than others. So with that being said, I love when it's short, sweet, and powerful. Let's think about today. Let's identify. Can we truly identify? If not, hit me up. You need a listening ear? I'm here. Hit me up. This is not just one way. You do have, you click a button, you can call me. It's direct to my phone number. For some other marketing purposes, like when I'm dealing on volume, like property, stuff like that, I do use an 800 number with an extension so I can keep track of messages and people calling. But if you need a one-on-one, click that button there. It does ring my phone number. And with that being said, think of that one person you can connect with and authentically share something, one thing about who you are. All right. Love you, love you, love you. See you tomorrow.